Pasta, you good to go? Roger, good to go. Saipan Tower, Venom, flight of 2 F-16s parked northeast ramp, request engine start. Venom flight information Juliet is current, cleared, engine start. Venom copies.
You guys are loud. Guys, you need to be a little quieter. Oh, but I am.
103 Yankee. Noise abatement procedures in effect 1100 to 2100 Zulu daily. Advise controller on initial contact that you have information X-ray. Saipan International Airport information X-ray. Time 1915 Zulu. Wind 075 at 5. Visibility 10 or more miles. Ceiling 16,000 broken. Temperature 26. Dew point 23. Altimeter 2987.
Venom, radio check on Victor. 2. Venom, radio check on Uniform. 2. Copy. Go button 9 on Victor. Saipan Tower, Venom Flight of 2, information Juliet, request taxi for takeoff VFR to the north. Venom taxi to runway 07 via Golf Alpha Hotel, hold short. Venom copy, taxi Golf Alpha Hotel, hold short 07.
Hey, lead, I'm going to be delayed a few seconds. My chief's tightening the loose panel.
Roger, I'm going to keep rolling down to the departure end of the runway and get our takeoff clearance on request. We need to have 60 seconds of separation between aircraft anyway. Alright dude, check out page 4 of your knee board. Bottom line today, we're single shift, non-afterburner takeoffs. 5 degrees nose high, not to exceed 11 degrees of AOA. I'll meet you at steer point 1 at Angels 10.
2 copy, but we're going to burn up a ton of runway without afterburner.
The NPC guys ran the tolls and we'll be fine. Remember to hold that 5-degree nose high attitude until 5,000 feet and make sure you don't roll until 60 seconds after I do.
Saipan Tower, Venom 2, request taxi. Venom 2, clear taxi. Venom 2, copy.
Saipan Tower, Venom 1 is ready for departure. Number 2 will roll 60 seconds after lead and request a zone takeoff clearance.
Venom, clear for departure, climb 5,000 feet immediately. Cleared VFR to the north, contact departure.
Copy, Venom 1 clear for takeoff. Runway 7. Lead rolling.
Tower, Venom 2 request expedited takeoff to join my lead.
Venom 2, a clear expedited takeoff. Adhere to the noise abatement procedures.
Venom 2, copy. Venom 2, rolling.
Venom 2, afterburner is forbidden per the noise abatement procedures.
Venom 2.
Venom, go button 4.
2.
Altitude. Altitude.
Guam departure, Venom flight climbing through 5,000 for flight level 250, VFR.
Venom flight radar contact. Say intentions.
Venom is going to be turning north, climbing to flight level 250 and operating due regard up into Whiskey 350.
Venom, copy. Radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Good day to you as well, sir. We'll see you on the return.
Departure Venom 2's off Saipan request direct rejoin with my lead.
Venom approved.
Dude, did you use your afterburner on takeoff?
Yeah, man, I was running out of runway. Fast.
Alright, dude, whatever you say, but you're going to be grounded next sortie, and it's going to be a good one. Alright, Pasta, we'll maintain VMC to the max extent possible, but keep a good scan with your radar for deconfliction with other traffic in the area.
2, Wilco. Two, saddled.
Man, what a sunrise. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's climb to flight level 300 to get above these clouds, and we'll save a little gas on the way up.
Venom 2, copy.
Alright, Pasta, you want to review the test cards?
Yeah, I've been looking at them. It's pretty straightforward, but why not?
Right, so basically Wicked 2-2 will be providing us a 9-line today, but since it's a test event, we want to control all the variables. So rather than us furiously writing everything down, it's already spelled out on your test cards. We've each got 2 bombs, and we'll each do 2 drops. Pretty straightforward. Just remember to turn off your lasers. We want to acquire the target with laser spot track, and then designate off that location. Then we want our bombs to guide off Wicked's laser, not ours, since that's the whole point of the test in the first place.
Makes sense. No questions.
Yeah, man, next sortie we're supposed to be dropping iron on an old ship down there in the restricted area to help the locals create some type of artificial reef or fish habitat or something. It's going to be a big deal with media and a bunch of brass in attendance. Too bad you're going to miss out after your little afterburner stunt this morning.
Oh man, that sucks. You really think I'll be grounded?
Stash was pretty adamant about following the noise abatement procedures, since Butu's actually from Micronesia. I mean, our squadron commander is basically a local, so leadership wants to make sure we're respecting the local culture and being a good and considerate neighbor while over here.
Yeah, my bad.
Venom, push button 10, Victor. Sentry Ops, Venom Flight checking in for test November 0625 with Wicked 22 and Whiskey 350.
Venom, copy. Your test mission is a go. Wicked 22 should be jumping into the test zone, DZ, momentarily. Wait, you mean this guy's literally jumping into the test zone?
Yeah, man, these guys are testing out a new laser designator, and part of the suitability testing requires them to be able to jump with it. They're jumping Halo out of a Herc to begin the test evolution.
Good times, man.
Me too. Okay. Love you too.
Sentry Ops, Sandman 6-1 will be conducting parachute operations in Whiskey 350 in 60 seconds.
Sandman 6-1, Sentry Ops copies all aircraft. Parachute jumping by C-130 in Whiskey 350, 11,000 and below, beginning in 1 mic.
How's it going? Can you hear me?
Sandman 6-1 reports 3 jumpers away, 10,000 feet, time of flight 4 minutes.
Sandman 6-1, roger, report jumpers on deck.
Well, perfect. It could be a lot easier to talk rather than type in the chat.
Center Ops, Sandman 6-1 shows 3 good shoots.
Yeah, the Viper doesn't really do the Cobra maneuver, and I'm loaded out with some air ground weapons. I'm really heavy, so this altitude with this, I'm not going to be able to do a Cobra.
Sandman, Wicket 2-2, 3 jumpers safely on the deck.
Sandman copies. Glad everyone's all right. That looks like a sketchy DZ down there.
Yeah, my lieutenant sprained his ankle, but he'll live.
Sentry Ops, Sandman 6-1, report all jumpers on the deck.
Sandman 6-1, roger, cleared RTB at or below 2,000, break. Attention all aircraft, parachute jumping in the vicinity of Whiskey 350 has terminated.
Sandman 6-1 copies. Sandman 6-1 is RTB, direct titty 01. Dude.
Sentry Ops, Texaco 1-1 on station.
Texaco 1-1, Sentry Ops copies, maintain north track as fragged, flight level 220.
Texaco 1-1, roger.
Nice.
Yeah, apparently the north side of the reef down there has like a fantastic peak with both a long right and a left slide with a bull section that's just unbelievable. It's really Tube City.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but those guys are definitely sleeping in tents.
You too. Good night.
Sentry Ops, Venom flight request push to red to begin test evolution.
Venom copy approved. Clear to switch to red and clearing to Whiskey 350.
2, push button 2, uniform. Venom, check uniform. 2. Wicked 2-2, Venom flight, checking in.
Venom, Wicked 2-2, we're gathering up our chutes down here, trying to make our way to the observation position. One of my guys turned his ankle, so check back at 5 mics.
Venom copies. Alright, Pasta, let's fence in and confirm all settings correct per test card 1, GBU 12 drop.
2, copy.
Alright, let's descend down to 15,000 to get below these clouds and set up for test card 1. Remember, we need to monitor guard on UHF, especially while conducting tests with Wicked.
2, roger.
Alright, Pasta, I'll do the first 2 drops and you can have the last 2. For now, tuck it in and fly chase on me. After my 2 drops, I'll give you the lead and fly chase on you.
2, copy.
Wicket 2-2, Venom Flight has checks complete and is ready to commence test card 1 when you are.
Venom copy, stand by for 9 line.
Ready to copy.
Whitecap 070, 15 miles, 1,711 feet. Vehicle 55 Quebec, Charlie Alpha 60387 of 76841. 1 GBU-12 on target. Laser code 1687. 2,000 meters southwest. Troops in observation position. Egress northeast. Stay when ready to copy remarks.
Options. Options. Options.
Venom 1, ready to copy remarks.
Final attack heading will be 045 to 090. Request 1 bomb on target per run per aircraft. Advise 15 seconds before weapons are released. Read back.
Venom 1 copies, 55 Quebec, Charlie Alpha, 60387 76841 on laser code 1687. Attack heading between 045 to 090 with 15-second pre-release warning.
Good read back, Venom. Cleared hot, advise ready for laser.
Venom, cleared hot, laser on.
Lasing. Be advised, we're popping green smoke on our location.
Venom is in from the west. Spot. 15 seconds to release.
Copper Venom, cleared hot.
Pickle.
Venom, terminate. Target destroyed. Good show, Venom. You ready for target number 2?
You bet, man. Let me head west back to Whitecap and reset.
Roger, advise, ready for a second 9 line.
Ready to copy.
Target 2, lines 1 through 5 and 7 through 9 same. 55 Quebec, Charlie Alpha 60166 76876. Remarks same. Read back.
Roger. Target 55 Quebec Charlie Alpha 60166 76876. All other data the same as previous engagement.
Night.
Venom, read back correct. Advise when ready for laser. Cleared hot.
Love you. Sleep tight.
Venom, cleared hot, laser on.
Lasing.
Venom is in from the west. Spot. 15 seconds to release.
Copper Venom, cleared hot.
Pickle.
Venom, terminate. Target destroyed.
Alright, Wicked, I'm going to pass lead to Venom 2 for the next 2 passes. Stand by.
Venom lead, copy that. Break, Venom 2, advise, ready for 9 line.
Latitude Vipers orbiting overhead. This is Visual 01 on guard. Come in, over.
Hey, Pasta, did you hear that transmission? I think it was on guard.
Affirm. I saw some guys in a go fast down there on the water. I assume it's them calling. This could be interesting.
Wicked, we've got to go off frequency and talk to these guys down here on the water. We'll be back in a few. 2, let's go guard on Uniform 1 and see if we can talk to this guy. Yeah, this is Venom Flight on 243.0. Can you come up on red?
Yeah, pushing a red.
Alright, Possum, let's go back to red, button 2, uniform. Station calling Venom Flight, go ahead, over.
Hey Venom, this is Vigilant 01. We're down here in a go fast, working another test iteration. And I'm pretty sure we just saw a periscope 100 yards north of our position. Do you know if there are any Navy submarines in the area? We've got several guys in the water simulating downed airmen, and we don't want them getting run over, if you know what I mean. I hate to bug you guys, but we can't raise sentry ops on uniform. We don't have line of sight and our SATCOM is bent. Can you relay it for us?
Roger, let me check in. I'll get back to you. Stand by. Pasta, I'm going to be talking to sentry ops on Victor. Stay with these guys on red and try to capture them in your pod. Sentry ops, Venom here, operating Whiskey 350. Do you know of any U.S. Navy submarines operating in the vicinity of the island?
Venom, stand by. We'll coordinate with the Navy NBGC-2 Center. That's a negative. No submarines are supposed to be in the area. NBGC-2 says they have the USS Stockdale destroyer about 30 miles southwest of the island available for tasking.
Copy. The special warfare guys on the water are pretty sure they saw a submarine, but we'll do some searching with our pods and get back to you.
Venom, copy. If you guys find one of those, that would be of interest to all parties.
Vigilant 01, do you guys have an approximate location of the submarine? Give me a grid reference or a reference from the island.
Yeah, man, it just came up again. He's like 12 miles on a bearing of 325 from the island. Let me see if we can get this laser rangefinder to give me some grid cords. Stand by. Okay, Venom, if this thing is working right, I have him in vicinity 55 Quebec, Charlie Bravo, 38111-00306.
Copy, we'll check it out.
It's definitely a sub. It's definitely a sub.
Pasta, get that punched in and throw your pod over to those coordinates.
Oh shit, that is a submarine.
Alright man, I'm going to go back to Sentry Ops, grab some video of it, and try to follow it.
What?
Sentry Ops, Venom 1, we have a confirmed submarine sitting vicinity 55 Quebec, Charlie Bravo, 381-003, about 12 miles northwest of the island in Whiskey 350.
Sure.
Roger, Venom. He is not one of ours. We're going to get the USS Stockdale to intercept at flank speed, and NGB Command Control is working an SH-60 Bravo for ASW support. Maintain Angel 15, and you got the on-scene commander duties. You can have Blue 254.0 to coordinate your operations. Venom, be advised, we're scrambling at Coast Guard 130 out of Rota to take a look, and please advise Vigilant to get all his airmen out of the water and back on board their boat. We'll have the USS Stockdale, call sign 007, the Hurt, call sign Marauder 01, and the SH-60, call sign Easy Rider 22, come up on Blue and begin coordinating with you.
Copy, Angels 15, on-scene commander's mine. Vigilant from Venom via Sentry Ops. Please get all your airmen back on board your vessel. The Navy's on its way.
Vigilant copies. We're rounding them up as we speak. Just in time. A large tiger shark just showed up.
Copy. Break, Wicked. Venom Flight's going to have to terminate the test to assume the on-scene commander duties. 2, go button 4 on uniform. Venom, check uniform.
2. Dude, that ship's call sign is 007?
Yep, named after the legendary Vice Admiral James Bond Stockdale. He was a Navy test pilot, and during Vietnam War, his A4 was shot down over Vietnam, and he spent 7.5 years in a North Vietnamese prison camp. Upon his release, he was awarded the Medal of Honor.
Well, all right.
Alright, Pasta, let's pull up the on-scene commander checklist, and let's start running through that. What's your fuel?
Yeah.
2 has 5.7.
How about you?
Venom copies. All players, this is Venom Flight on Blue. Radio check.
This is 007 on frequency. Hear you 5x5.
Copy, 007. Break. Any other players on freak?
Venom, this is Marauder 01. We just departed Rota. ETE to the AOR is 54 mics.
Copy, Marauder. Pour the coals on it. This thing's going to be gone by then.
Venom, this is Easy Rider 22 up on Blue. Have you 5x5. We're rendezvousing with 007 and can be in the AOR in 10 mics.
Copy that, Easy. That's more like it. All players from Venom Lead, proceed to north 1901 east, 145.28 at best speed. We have a confirmed submarine at those coordinates, and according to NBG-C2, it's not one of ours.
Venom, 007 estimates arrival in 10 mics. Dude, this guy's a submarine. Why is he hanging out on the surface?
I don't know, man. Maybe he's got a maintenance issue, or maybe he's just trying to poke his finger in our eye.
Venom lead, be advised that sub is starting to submerge. He's still on that northeasterly heading.
All players from the on-scene commander, be advised the sub is submerging. Pasta, I'm going to descend down low level and keep an eye on him.
2, copy.
Easy, I'm going to buzz this dude's sail and drop some flares on him.
Roger, Venom. We'll drop some smoke markers ourselves if we can get a ping on one of those sonar buoys.
Altitude. Altitude. Chaff. Flare. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Chaff, flare, chaff, flare. Chaff, flare.
Venom, Easy Riders on scene, but no sub detected on the surface. We'll start dropping sonar buoys. Yeah, he was like at periscope depth or whatever for a little bit, and then as he submerged, it looked like he turned east before I lost sight of him under the surface.
got a ping on one of our buoys. We're going to flow east and drop another string. .007 from Easy Rider. Can you guys sprint east and try to go active on your sonar and see if you can ping him? Copy, Easy Rider. We'll try, but we're already at flank speed.
Blue team from the on-scene commander. I'm going to be on Victor checking back in with Sentry Ops. Venom 2 will be monitoring Blue if you need anything. Sentry from Venom, Oscar Sierra Charlie. The sub has submerged. We've got some faint returns out east. 007 and Easy Rider are pursuing. No sign of Marauder. I'm not sure why he's even coming at this point.
Venom, Roger. The Coast Guard 130 Marauder is arriving on scene in case there are any SAR efforts required.
Copy that. Well, that sub has submerged and Vigilant has all his airmen out of the water at this point.
Copy, Venom. When do you need to depart?
Stand by. Break, Venom 2, state fuel.
2 has 4.0.
Sentry for Venom, my number 2's bingo fuel. We need to depart at this point.
Copy that. Venom 007 can have the Oscar Sierra Charlie duties.
Roger, I'll pass that along. Venom flight is RTV Saipan. My number 2's going to have 2 GBU-12s that he wasn't able to drop. Is that going to be an issue?
That's a negative. We can handle you at Saipan.
.007 for Venom. We're bingo fuel and need to RTB. Sentry Ops has assigned the on-scene commander duties to your skipper.
Copy, Venom. We'll stay in the area and keep working with Easy Rider, but that rusted piece of iron dropped like a stone to the seafloor and disappeared below a thermal layer.
Venom copies.
Hey, Venom, from 007, the ship's company would love a little show of force pass down our starboard side if you have the gas.
Options. Take 10. Take 2.
Roger, 007. We can give you a quick pass before we depart south. 2, tuck it back in.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
All right, 007, here's to your namesake. A little sound of freedom for you.
Flare.
All right, thank you, Venom. Bravo, Zulu.
Two, go button 1 on uniform and go wedge. Venom, check uniform.
2.
All right, let's climb to flight level 300 to save up some gas. We can take on 1,000 pounds from Texaco if required.
2 copies. I'm good. I can make it.
All right, 2, let's fence out and secure all switches.
2 secure. Dude, you don't have a hair on your ass if we don't buzz Wicked on our way out of here. Look, he even popped smoke. Two, saddled.
Good night. Love you.
Dude, first we have the Chinese bombers penetrating the Aegis. Now we've got a Chinese sub snooping off our test site.
Yeah, man, these Chi-Coms are really ratcheting up the pressure, and they're making a serious move here to push the U.S. further and further off their shore. Meanwhile, they're down here trying to expand their sphere of influence well beyond the South China Sea. I mean, these guys are not only making the move diplomatically, but at this point it seems obvious to me that they're making a play militarily as well. I'll tell you what, man, they're living up to their reputation as a near-peer adversary, for sure.
Copy that, man. Man, those islands just kind of appear out of nowhere. It's like nothing but blue ocean for hundreds of miles, and then boom, islands. Pretty cool.
Yeah, man, but it's a long swim to shore even with the islands, especially without our surfboards.
Yeah, dude, have you seen how many sharks are down there?
I'm actually afraid to look. The USS Indianapolis went down due west of here.
Indianapolis?
Yeah, man, haven't you seen Jaws?
That shark movie from the 70s?
Yeah, in the movie, Robert Shaw played a shark hunter that survived the Indianapolis sinking by a Japanese submarine after delivering the atomic bomb to Tinian in World War II. As Quint said, 1,100 men went into the water, 316 men come out, the sharks took the rest, June 29th, 1945.
Yeah, and we're out here flying single-engine jets hundreds of miles from the coast.
Well, Pasta, that's why they pay us the big bucks.
A Venom flight from Venom Ops on Venom TAC. How copy, over?
Venom Ops, go ahead.
Roger, sir. Per Sentry Ops, have Venom 2 taxi to Spot 1 after landing for dearming.
You hear that, Pasta?
Venom Ops, Venom 2 copies.
Two, grab ATIS and push Victor button 4 for approach.
India portable TACAN available on 103 Yankee. Advise controller on initial contact that you have information Yankee. Saipan International Airport information Yankee. Time 2055 Zulu. Wind 075 at 9. Visibility 10 or more miles. Ceiling 16,000 broken. Temperature 30, dew point 27. Altimeter 2987. Simultaneous ILS and visual approaches in use.
Venom, check Victor.
2.
Guam approach, Venom flight 30 miles north of Saipan, information Yankee for the overhead runway 7.
Venom flight radar contact. Proceed to a 5-mile initial runway 7. Altitude your discretion. Maintain VMC.
Venom copies. Dude, we totally need to swim out to that little island later today and check it out. It's loaded with sea turtles. Besides, after this morning's events, I'm pretty sure the bulk of us are headed back to Anderson, so we better go enjoy that resort while we can.
Roger, sorry about that, man. I'm telling you, I just stroked the burner for a few seconds.
All good, Pasta. Unfortunately, that means we're back to eating at the DFAC. But hey, at least we can go hit the bowling alley for stir fry.
Good times.
Altitude. Altitude.
Venom, contact tower on 135.7.
Venom, push button 9, Victor. Saipan Tower, Venom flight, 5-mile initial for the overhead runway 7.
Venom is cleared for the overhead runway 07 right traffic.
Venom copies. Venom, right base gear stop.
Venom is clear to land.
Copy, Venom, clear to land. Venom is clear of the active. Taxi to park.
Venom is a clear taxi to a northeast ramp. Remain this frequency.
Venom copies. Venom ops. Venom flight on the deck. Bulk jets code 1.
Venom Ops copies. Venom 2 is going to spot 1 for D-arm, and Venom 1, you're going to spot 18.
Venom flight copy. Well, Chief, she's code 1, but she really needs a trip to the bird bath after that low-level flight over the saltwater this morning.
Copy that, sir. Welcome back. By the way, the DO's looking for pasta. He'd like you both to stop by his office after debrief. Rumor is Stash delayed that Herc over there from taking off, so they could ship you and pasta back down to Anderson later today.
Swell, I can't wait.
Place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
That's not sure.